It is the Workforce with Wanda. I am Wanda Coppage on 94.3 WYBC, going inside of our community, specifically to one of our great magnet schools. I'm sure you have driven by the Southern Connecticut campus, and you've seen this school sitting there on the left-hand side if you're driving by. Barack H. Obama Magnet University School. I have the pleasure right now of talking to the principal of 3 years, I believe. Her name is Mrs. Jamie Baker-Vilsaint. Welcome.
Hello and good afternoon to you.
Good
It's a
afternoon.
great
I should
honor
say,
to be here.
yeah, and I should say welcome back because this is not our first time speaking. So welcome back. 3 years already.
3 years already, and under my tenure as a principal at Barack Obama.
Nice. And for those that don't know, give us a little bit of the background on the school. I know it was opened in 2020, correct?
Yes, so it was
Okay.
open around that time. We dedicated the school 2 years ago, which was my first year being the leader here at the building. May around Mother's Day weekend. So the official opening where scholars were in full time was under my tutelage back then, and we are up and running and making lots of strides.
I hear great things. Tell us a little bit about the school structure. It's an elementary school, so tell us a little bit about that.
So it's an elementary school. We service scholars from pre-K through fourth grade. It's one of the few elementary schools here in New Haven Public Schools. So we have the autonomy to create that elementary experience for scholars who are around the same age group. So it's a true elementary experience. It's lots of fun, lots of pop-ups with our OB to OW and things of that nature. It's just a place that kids want to be. When you see our scholars walking through the doors, you see lots of smiles. You may see a
Nice.
weird hat for hat day. You may see a crazy hairdo for crazy hair day, or a striped sock on someone, or different color shoes. So it's just a fun place to be for both adults as well as scholars.
It sounds like a lot of self-expression going on there.
Self expression and building the confidence in our scholars so they know they are worthy to
Absolutely.
be in this space.
Okay. And that I was going to ask you, that's okay. Life happens. Um, I was going to ask you, you just gave us a little bit about it, but tell us a little bit about the teaching criteria, the learning environment. I know you guys do stuff, it's a little different with your environment there. Tell us about that.
So we are a part of a groundbreaking partnership with SESU where we're determined to reform education. That's a big one, but we are trying to reform education by embedding different innovative practices here in the building and also helping to groom some of the new educators.
Mm,
Uh, in a way that they can learn how to be great educators, not only just based in generality, but urban educators is where is much needed. And so we're grooming those educators to be successful when they head into those classrooms.
nice. And the partnership with Southern, does that allow for the Southern students to be in the classrooms with your scholars?
So on any given day, there will be about 25 Southern students here, either tutoring, working with scholars, taking a course here. Courses are held here in the building. So our scholars get to see actual courses happening in the building. It kind of gives them the idea that dreams are something that are attainable. Dreams are something that you can see alive and well and happening. So college
Nice.
is not a far reach for our scholars because they see it happening here in their building.
I love that. I love that. And you just said you've been thriving. School of distinction. Is that what I've been hearing? Is
Yes,
that what? Tell us about that.
we are so excited to announce that we are a school of distinction, which happened during the school year 2022-2023. Due to our growth in literacy, we are happily awaiting a visit from Deputy Hughes, who will be coming to visit us. who is someone and who looks at academics and innovation in schools. And so he's going to come and see exactly what Barack Obama is doing. And we're excited to display what we're doing here at Barack Obama.
Nice. So me here and the listeners that are listening, we won't be a part of that visit, but tell us what he will see as he walks through the school.
Being that we're a school that focuses on communication and STEM, our themes really work on creating scholars who have strong written and verbal skills. They use multimedia, green screen, video production, something you're probably
Mm,
familiar with. We have our discovery lab where they're doing coding and robotics. They're
wonderful.
actually learning Chinese as early as pre-K 3. So you will hear a little ni hao when you come in, which is a greeting and hello.
Wow.
They're doing a lot of play-based learning. Upper elementary is doing a lot of project-based learning. And we also service our multilingual scholars, which we service a lot of those scholars. We have about 25% in our building where we have our side-by-side program. So those scholars are engrossed in learning both languages because we want to make sure that they still have that love for their native language as they're learning English. So,
Absolutely. I have to ask you personally, how does
yeah.
this make you feel to be a part of the journey as you are progressing forward?
All right. And I'm smiling extra hard, all teeth exposed, because I honestly love this work. I get up in the morning and I am excited to greet my parents and joke with them and say hello and ask them how they're doing. Um, this is my ministry, if I can just be very transparent with you.
Absolutely.
Working with our scholars, uh, speaking life into them, saying going through affirmations with them and just giving them everything that I had wished and hoped for as a child. That is the platform that I want to create here in order to springboard a love for learning. Reading is something close and special to my heart. So I really want to create these literate scholars who are bold, who are strong and willing to compete with anybody in and
Yeah.
out of New Haven. And so it's a true passion of mine. And I feel so grateful that I love what I do.
Yeah, and that's
Right.
what's gonna leave the lasting impression because you're obviously you love what you do, and the passion shows. You said your parents, you love greeting them. Speaking to the parents now, they have a child or children.
Mhm.
Tell the parents or speak to that parent to let them know whether or not their child will thrive in this type of environment. What type of student would thrive there?
So, if parents have scholars who love to explore, love to converse and inquire and uh, do things that are hands on, potentially learn a new language, inquisitive about different cultures, this is the school for you. Kids are able to do things around science. Multimedia. We even have scholars doing simple things around engineering, the engineering process. So, if kids are willing to explore those avenues, then this is the place for them. I'm confident that all of my colleagues create an environment where scholars feel wanted and loved, but this is what we focus on in terms of our magnet theme here at Barack Obama.
Okay, and we know that we do have the School Choice Expo coming up.
Yes.
If we're not able to make it, how do we find out more information about the school?
So you can always go onto our website, and that's bomis.net. We are also on Instagram, and it's Barack Obama Magnet, UNIV on Instagram. And you can see everything that we're doing there and just how much fun we are having with learning and growing here in the building. Stop by anytime. We encourage anyone to stop by. And if parents can't make it to the Magnet Fair on Saturday at Wilbur Cross from 10 to 2 p.m., they can feel comfortable to call the building to set up a walkthrough with
Nice.
myself or our vice principal, Mrs. Melanie Thomas. We're more than willing to let people see exactly what we're doing and to also learn from other people as we're trying to strive for excellence.
I know that's right. So when the deputy commissioner comes, Obviously, it's this is you're going to be recording this since you deal with the videography and whatnot. Is it going to be on your website or socials so that we can watch as well?
Yes, we will have it there. Sometimes we go live. I'm not the best with technology, but I have my folks around me because what I don't know, I have people around me to help me know because I'm as big as my team is, and my team is strong.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We love that. And we love everything that you've been doing, your commitment to your scholars. And we can't wait to see what's going to happen with the future. And again, like she mentioned, School Choice Expo this Saturday. You got to make sure you are there. And if you can't make it, there are other avenues that you can take to get the information. Always a pleasure speaking to you. I want to talk to you again next year so we can see where we are. And I'll be checking
Good.
your socials, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you for your investment in us and willingness to learn about us.
Absolutely. Anything you want to add before I get back into music?
I just want to say that parents, please come out, visit these schools, knowing which school your scholar is going to apply to or spend some time in really sets the tone for their educational career. Shout out to the Choice and Enrollment Office, who does a great job setting this up so parents can actually go on virtual tours if this is too much for them.
Absolutely.
I'm just excited about what's happening in New Haven public schools, and I'm glad that I was raised and born here and went through the New Haven public schools, and I've seen the evolution. And I'm excited for our future.
As am I. As am I. Thank you again for joining us. And make sure you keep it locked, listeners. I'm speaking to you. We have more great music on the way. It is 94.3 WYBC, the rhythm of the city.